No.
No.
Okay, so this is a this is I guess it's a react. I don't know. I just felt like we should record ourselves looking at the new Nintendo.
Yeah, we're big Nintendo fans.
We are big Nintendo fans.
I can't see myself on your screen.
Oh, hold on. I need to make sure.
After many years.
Okay. This is okay.
It's called the Nintendo Switch.
So you can see it there. We're scared. We're nervous. Scared and excited. This is the video. This is the trailer. First look at Nintendo Switch. I have nothing but nervousness. Even just by the name makes me nervous. Nintendo Switch.
Well, yeah.
I think it's between Switch. You can switch between handheld and console.
Yeah, and they also said they had switchable buttons on it.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
Okay. Oh yeah, I remember you saying that.
Yeah.
So I think that's why the name is Switch. Actually, let's make us a little smaller here, and so hopefully here we go. I'm so nervous. Please, Nintendo.
Just announce a good game.
Please, Nintendo. All right.
Wow, the graphics.
The graphics so good.
Wow.
That's me.
Okay, there's Zelda. It's coming out for the NX. Looks good. What is that?
Oh, he's holding something.
He's holding.
It better be comfortable in my hand.
The graphics look better. Look at the draw distance on it. Is better.
The draw distance
on the game. You can see further in the game. What the heck is that?
What the freak?
What the freak is that? Oh.
So there it is. It's the handheld and the console.
The frame rate looks lower on it.
Yeah. You can switch it on an airplane.
The cartridge game. That's cool. I'm glad that's a thing.
Old school cartridges.
So he brings his NX with him.
And more discs.
Oh! Was that Skyrim?
Oh wow, that's kind of cool.
That's interesting.
That means each of those things have to have battery.
Well, they probably charge on it. And there's your controller, and the joysticks are back to where you like it to be. It is Skyrim, or something like Skyrim, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like Skyrim.
As they're in a car. And they're both playing on one screen.
One piece of the controller. And you can play basketball
in real life?
In real life?
And what are they doing? This is so weird.
They're playing against each other.
Yeah.
They say, F real basketball, let's play pretend.
You can like take it anywhere. Yeah, that's new Mario. Ooh, that looks fun. It's so easy to bring your console over.
I want to.
What's the battery like? You can probably just plug that thing in too.
Yeah.
But I'm so confused how it works.
Everyone play the game. Child, here's half a controller.
It's so small. Everyone brings their Nintendo Switches.
Wait, I'm curious. So you can just? I'm guessing that's Bluetooth, and you can just connect. The sports?
Yeah.
Are they finally embracing sports? Well, they kind of were before, I guess, but before they need to. This is StarCraft 3.
I have good mixed feelings about it.
I want to see that controller app.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, I don't really have any bad feelings about it.
Oh, was that game? With theirs, they're like esports.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Wow.
Interesting. Okay.
All right. So, I just want to say.
Let's go back.
Yeah. I just want to say that was. I turn off it. So, So the controller. This is interesting. Okay, so we all knew this was probably going to be really out there. So this is I'm assuming this piece, like the piece you don't take with you. I feel like it's two computers that join together and combined as a supercomputer, right?
Yeah, I would assume so.
I'm assuming it's more powerful when it's in the thing, and
it charges your tablet.
yeah, clearly it charges it.
Um,
It has a little bit sticking out.
but like, do you need Wi-Fi to like connect to this wherever you are?
It probably has Wi-Fi on it.
I'm talking about like when you walk away with the tablet and you're out and about and you decide to play, you can't just.
No. So this is I feel like the screen is half a computer. Like, well, it's not half. I don't know, but it's part of the computer.
Well, you do put your cartridge in the screen.
Yeah, and so but the rest of the like RAM or whatnot, like extra RAM and extra whatever it is in that base to make it more powerful, so it runs better on the TV. And then when you take it out, it's not as powerful. Right. Hence the frame rate looks like it kind of drops a bit.
Yeah, it looks kind of garbage right there. But when they're playing Splatoon and Mario, it looks fine.
Yeah, it looks really choppy here, but so it's not as
maybe
powerful.
That's not recommended.
It could also be that it's purposely running on lower, so the battery life is longer. But.
And that's probably why they're using cartridges. Well, they're using cartridges because you can move around with it, but also cartridges because that uses less energy because they're not spinning a disc or anything. I'm assuming.
Yeah, that is Skyrim. So.
Yeah, with the fire in one hand and the axe in the other.
Yeah. So
but Bethesda is apparently jumping on board.
Yeah. And it's funny because the controller, having the controller together is interesting because you don't need to, and like the Wii proved that. Like, all you need is the controls in one hand. You don't really need like your hands attached together, and so I think that's smart. I think that's cool.
There's
I like
a lot
that.
of adaptability.
And especially like when he's on the airplane over here.
Why do the controllers look like dusty? Maybe they're just beta.
Let's see that controller again.
Like, they don't look very.
Yeah, they do look dirty, eh?
Yeah, they look very dirty or something.
Why does it look so dirty?
Yeah. But that's the controller that you wanted. You were tired with the two joysticks up there.
I did not like the joystick here and here. That bothered me, and the buttons over here. It really bothered me, and I hate it. This is much better. I still like the GameCube. At least I don't know. I haven't tried it yet.
This is like standard controller now. So we got the plus and minus button at the top. You can't really see them, but I did see that they said plus and minus. Yeah.
These two? Okay.
But then you got two additional buttons. So one of them might be a power button.
This is a square.
And a home button.
Yeah, probably. So it's pretty standard, and probably the bumpers and stuff.
Yeah, we can't really see what's on top there.
But I like this a lot better. I'm really happy with this design.
It looks like there's only two. No, that's not true. So there's this controller, and it looks like the console comes with a base for you to put the side controllers on.
What do you mean?
So at the beginning, if you go to the beginning when they first show it, what he's using isn't a standard controller.
Oh yeah. He was using something different.
He has the side controllers into a base.
You mean like an attachment to?
Yeah.
Right.
So that will probably come with the system. That thing.
Yeah.
So
it's a different kind. That's yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying here?
So he's right here. He's using the tablet side pieces as a controller, but it's attached together. So I guess that's a piece that you can just click together.
Yeah, and it might have more battery life.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Maybe it has battery in that bridge.
Yeah.
But then he takes those pieces apart. Because it's not like he's doing this. There's like
he's clearly he's clearly ignoring his dog.
Yeah, ignoring the dog.
Nintendo
there it is.
Yeah, see.
So that it looks like there's probably battery life in that.
So that's just
and then
for
slides
those,
on there.
there's the actual controller.
They love their little pieces and stuff, eh?
Well, this was their way to get rid of the 3DS.
Yeah. I also like the fact that it's all in one. Like it's mobile and it's a console game. That's really cool, and I'm really excited to see how that does.
It looks like it works well too.
I hope it does well. And the cartridges instead of cartridges instead of discs. Oh my gosh. Okay.
No, this is a good idea.
Yeah, and I really like this. This is cool because one thing I hate about I'll just pause on it more interesting. One thing I hate about
I want to see his hands. There you go.
uh,
You can get a look at the bumper. Right there.
right there.
And I assume there's a trigger right underneath.
Yeah,
it
it looks like he has his finger on.
I'm curious how difficult it is for his right hand to reach the joystick down there without like because it's like an individual thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I wonder if that feels a little weird.
Yeah, if you don't have anything to anchor yourself with. But I like this because one of the things that I don't like about mobile games or handhelds is that I have to hold it close and I just feel like really, you know. And I like this because it's kind of like you're playing console game just on the airport.
Well, that's the best part. It is a console as well.
Yeah, you're sitting there, you're leaned back.
I mean, clearly the people beside him don't find it impressive.
You don't need to hold up a screen, which I like. Here, I'll move this. Sam's kind of getting.
Hi, people.
You don't need to hold up the screen. It's sitting there, and you're just playing like it's a console, a mobile console. That's freaking awesome. And this is the headphones, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can plug it into a USB to keep it charging. I'm assuming you can.
Oh yeah, there's got to be something to plug in.
Maybe this little.
So unfortunately, there will be a lot of like add-ons still that you might lose or they might get a little messy.
Yeah.
But like the screen looks really nice on it.
Well, let's get a top view of that.
And it's like a docking station.
That's the headphone jack. This is volume, maybe.
Yeah, it's got to be volume.
What's this?
That could be either speaker or a fan.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, probably a fan or a speaker. It looks more like. It looks really open though. Like anything can fall in.
Yeah, no, it's true.
It's and I like that they showed Skyrim because that is not a style generically for Nintendo.
Yeah. Look how small the console is too.
Yeah.
Like if you actually look at it.
So that is good, letting people know we're getting these kinds of games on our system. At least that's what it seems like they're trying to do, which is good because then you get all these other games, like Tomb Raider or whatnot. Freaking, what's it called?
But remember, the graphics still, from what I heard, I think the graphics still aren't as good as Xbox One and PS4. But now this gives people developers a reason to sell on the Wii U because now it is mobile. Yeah, it is mobile.
And graphics aren't becoming as crucial now. Like it's starting to dip off a bit, so it's not as important. Like there was like a huge graphics race, like in the early.
Nintendo killed that race.
Yeah, 2000s, 2010, whatever. But like now it's kind of dipping off. People are going a lot back to like retro and pixel and stuff. And graphics still is a thing. It's just not as big of a. Whoa, look at those graphics. They aren't as like, whatever. Also, they could easily. They could easily sell a premium model. That's this box holder thing is like way more powerful.
So like obviously
if it is part of a computer.
Obviously the hard drive, or at least most of the hard drive. No, the hard drive is on it. Like it's in the docking station. Yeah. That's where you'll download all your games onto that docking station.
Yeah, you're probably correct on that.
Because that's why the cartridge goes into the handheld. Yeah. Well, I'm excited to get cartridges again.
This is cool. I'm really interested. I'm intrigued.
And I like how they decided to go a step further by making each side a controller.
And the fact that you only need one handheld for two people to play is really cool too. I think that's really cool.
It's a great idea, and they can connect wherever you are. If two people have NXs and you want to play Mario Kart, 4 people can play.
And it has Bluetooth. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I think that's really cool. And then you can have 4 people. Like that's
the only issue I have though is when you're playing a game with just that, the game has to be simple enough to have one joystick, 4 buttons, and you have like a trigger and a bumper.
Yeah, so that's 6 buttons. That's still not even that simple. It's a little crowded for the hands.
It's a little crowded, but you don't have that extra joystick, which a lot of games tend to use. Nowadays.
Yeah, so it has to be games that
unless each side has a gyroscope
That you can tilt.
That you can tilt.
I don't think so. That sounds like a lot of technology built into each.
Well, they've been working with gyroscope for a long time now.
Let's go back here for a second.
Yeah.
So
that Mario game, I want it now.
Yeah, I'm.
And they're amiibos. Let's look at amiibos. They're still using amiibos.
Yeah, so that's good. I don't know where you put them.
Yeah, they do something with them.
But the amiibos are still a thing.
Yeah.
At least it looks like it is. But that's cool. I like how they made it so the D-pad becomes just these 4 buttons on the other controller. I think that's like a very clever way of doing it. You know what I mean? Because when you separate the two controllers,
well, they've done that with the Wii remote.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like that's I don't know. Yeah,
it's smart.
2 people playing on one mobile console or one mobile handheld. Yeah, it does. But yeah, Nintendo Switch. Okay.
And esports.
That's right. We're in esports now.
So they can all get together with
Splatoon.
their NXs.
And it seems like you can just Bluetooth multiple.
You don't need a TV. Like I know the Wii U kind of didn't need a TV.
And it also seems like you don't need Wi-Fi either.
And it's not a touchscreen.
It's not a touchscreen.
Or at least if it is, they have not said anything about it.
Yeah, they didn't show that it was a touchscreen.
Which is good because it doesn't.
I'm so happy
that's a controller.
I hated the Pro controllers were better than the gamepad and the nunchuck, but I still hated that the joystick was up here and the buttons were down. I felt like I had to stretch my thumb all like this, and I hated that.
There you can see the buttons more clearly. Plus, minus, home.
Oh yeah,
and
some sort of square button here. Maybe a power button.
No, I feel like the power button wouldn't be there. It could be a stream button. Record button.
Yeah. It has a circle, it looks like, in the square.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that could be...
It could be a power button, but I feel like power button would be, like, on top
Maybe
of it.
they're finally like, yeah, recorder, crap.
Yeah, it better be, seriously.
But, and it's good that it's also wireless, because it's not having, like, the GameCube controllers and stuff like that either.
Well, yeah, no, they wouldn't.
I think that's pretty normal now, though.
Yeah. Their regular controller for the Wii U was wireless as well.
Yeah. So, but
it doesn't look glossy. It looks rough.
Looks
if
matte.
That makes sense.
Matte.
Matte, is that what it's called?
Yeah. MATTE.
Which the upside about that is that it doesn't look as dirty, if that makes sense. Yeah. Like glossy makes it look dusty and
that's true.
And
yeah, you get all the fingerprints.
And there's like scratches and
stuff. And the Switch, as in it's saying switch to our console.
That's the best part is that people don't have to switch to it.
That's true because it's handheld.
It's different, and it's still good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now you're gonna. It's going back to the Wii kind of.
This is what the Wii U should have been.
The Wii what it was is because it was different and it had like some interesting stuff. It was you always had a PlayStation and a Wii or an Xbox and a Wii.
Yep. Or
a computer and a Wii or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then Wii U came out and it was just like you didn't have that anymore.
Yeah.
But this is like it's gonna be that exact same thing. Everyone's gonna have, at least I think anyway. I don't know. We'll see what kind of games they roll out because the game thing is really the kind of games that come really important. And if it performs well, it needs to have the hardware and the software to perform obviously well. So this is just assuming that the rest is good. So it's everything that a console is, at least as it's being displayed here, but more. It's also a handheld, which is cool.
Yeah. If you go back to the controller.
The only thing that sucks is you can lose your handheld. Would you lose half your console?
They'll have to sell them.
Yeah, they'll have to order stuff.
Although they didn't
Where
sell.
am I going?
Just the last time we saw the controller, it was just before where we were.
There?
No. After that.
There.
There. Yeah. So right here.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, it looks like a little circle indent.
Yeah. I don't know what that is, but I just wanted to note out the green button, not the button, but the green glow at the bottom of the controller. That's their color theme now, because before it was blue.
Oh, but they got red. They got red for the logo.
Right, but that's red for Nintendo. But like, I don't know.
It might just be an LED. Yeah.
The controller, because before on their controllers it was blue.
Yeah.
The LED.
Yeah. The light.
And also the Wii U radiated blue as well.
Yeah.
And something's glowing green over there at the console.
Let's see. Oh yeah.
Yeah, something's going
Green LED lights. So,
so they're Xbox now.
Yeah. So what are potential bad things? One,
it's not strong hardware.
yeah, it's not strong.
It's stronger than the Wii U because you can
That's good.
immediately tell the draw distance is greater.
And it obviously does go 1080 on, right? It goes 1080, right?
Oh, yeah.
On the TV.
Yeah.
Obviously. Not 4K though, probably not. I don't think so.
Frame rate might get a hit on when you're out and about.
Yeah.
It looks like it is right here.
Yeah, it looks that looks kind of bad actually.
Yeah, it looks really bad right there. But whatever.
Yeah, so some games might have a bit of a frame rate issue, I feel.
But Zelda's rendering a lot of crap.
Yeah, that's
true. When they play Splatoon or Mario, it looks like it's running fine.
Yeah, it did. Or the basketball game.
It looks like they're running fine.
So yeah, I think the games released at launch need to be super, like they're super important. Like they need to have.
Oh, hold on, go back. On that close up of his thumb. Stop. What the heck is that?
What? Yeah, what is that? That's the plus button, right?
I guess.
That's the. It's tiny.
But like before, the plus button
like
was a whole circle. Why would they change the format?
This is that's we were looking at the regular controller.
Right, but it was a whole circle. Why would they still change?
I think it's just the plus button. I think I don't know.
Yeah, you're probably right, but that's still weird.
It looks like a tiny little D-pad. Crap. Now I forget what I was gonna say.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah.
No, you saw them right there. It had the minus button on the other side.
Yeah. The game lineup is super important. The fact that if they have Skyrim, that's awesome, which it looks like they're going to have. That's good.
But Skyrim's such old.
Skyrim is old though, yeah. But at least it's
although they're re-releasing Skyrim in HD.
HD, that's right.
That's right.
So I think it's important though to have. I hope they have another game. Obviously, at least like a couple other games would be good for that kind of audience. But at least they're letting people know that they're going to do that. So hopefully they cater to that. But the game lineup is super important. I heard a rumor a long time ago that Super Smash was being remade for the NX or the Switch.
Yeah, I heard that too.
So hopefully they have Super Smash, Zelda, Mario. Obviously they're gonna have Splatoon. It looks like some sports games. It looks like and.
Go back. Hold on. Go back to her controller.
It's Mario, actually.
Yeah, the Mario looks very nice. Pause it when it goes to her.
Yeah.
So we see that there's two lights on either side.
Yeah. So that's just saying it's connected as one player. I think.
I guess so, because there's 4 spots.
So it looks like you could have 2 different players. And
that's
this
weird.
this is the inner part we were talking about before.
Home button's at the bottom right.
Oh yeah. This is the inner part we were talking about before, the bridge that connects the console controller as opposed to the wireless.
Right. That thumbstick, though, is directly underneath it, which might be a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, I could see that. I never liked... That's what I hate about the gamepad is like it was too square, so like I felt like my hands were like this.
Yeah. Which
I don't like, and that's what it is. So I wouldn't like playing on this controller, but still, it's the fact that I won't be playing on that as a default controller like for home play, but
it's nice to have the option.
Yeah, it's nice to have the option, and it's an extra thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and there's a plus and minus buttons there. So yeah, and assuming that gives better charge. Let's look at the Mario game for a second. Look,
there's a town. It's Mexico.
This little cactus Mexican.
What?
So this looks like this
is red right there. I don't know if it's displaying the game as well.
Oh yeah, this looks like
looks like they're having like an overworld again.
Mario 64.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of.
That's what it looks like, the new Mario 64.
Yeah, it looks like there's a big overworld again and everything.
Yeah.
Places to explore.
Yeah.
Looks nice. Looks really nice.
Yeah, it does. Of course, we're viewing it from a screen.
Yeah.
Through a screen.
So it'll only look even nicer.
Yeah. So hopefully it.
Yeah.
So anything else potentially that could be bad about it?
Nah, I might just be hyped up about it, but it's looking.
It looks pretty cool.
It's looking really promising. Besides the fact that it might not have enough power.
Yeah, that's true. Where it might turn some third parties away, But the fact that they have a regular console now
that is also handheld.
This
gives people a reason to
that means
buy Nintendo.
That means Skyrim is handheld now.
Yeah.
Is that cool? That's pretty cool.
Also the one another downfall.
Tilted there.
That I just thought of was battery life.
Yeah, battery life. Yeah. I feel like the battery will be sapped within like 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah. Well, like it's not going to be a touchscreen anymore, so that'll help.
Yeah. Assuming they didn't show.
Yeah, they didn't show it. So if
they might have forgot about that.
If it's not, it'll help. But
cool.
yeah, no, I'm excited. I think it's a great idea. I approve. Nintendo, I approve. You're doing something unique, and it's good.
Yeah, I think this is. Oh, I get it.
What?
I get it now. This is. I knew it was the sides of the controllers, but these are the joysticks.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I didn't realize that first. All right, Nintendo, make the switch today to Nintendo.
I don't like. I think the name will grow on me, but
Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, I don't know if I fully agree with it.
It doesn't sound almighty and powerful. It doesn't sound like, but it does sound playful though.
Yes, it does sound very playful and something that people can talk about easily.
Yeah,
like parents and stuff can remember that name, Switch.
Yeah. Switch to Nintendo. I feel like they're trying to insert thoughts into your mind. Right.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Okay. I think that's our final thoughts. That I think
that's great.
This looks pretty promising. I think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping it'll perform as a regular console.
Mm.
The fact that they showed Skyrim, I think, is really, really good, even though it is an old game, and hopefully they don't just do old games. Like, they did have Assassin's Creed on Wii U.
Yeah, but once again, that was like, it did nothing.
They need to have online. The thing that this doesn't show is online, actually, online capabilities.
True.
That they showed a lot of Bluetooth stuff, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. I like that. But it definitely needs an online community, a strong online community with strong online support.
Right.
And I really, really hope, and I feel like they'll sell their old games. They did that for the other Wii U and stuff like that. So that which is cool too, because now you can play on the go with your old games, which is cool. Also, they will probably start selling handheld old games on there.
Exactly.
So that's really cool too, because now you can, like, if you want to, like, recently I just went through Pokemon craze where I started playing the old Pokemon games, and I had to download them on my computer to play them. But the fact that now you can actually buy them on a handheld device, play them on console or whatever. Like, could you do that on DS? Can you buy old?
You can. Like, right now you can buy the old Pokemon games, Pokemon Blue.
Oh, okay, you can. Okay.
But the fact that you can buy it for one console and you can still play at home or take it somewhere,
or on TV, or great. Take it on the plane.
My big hope for this though is that any games that I've bought online for the Wii U or the 3DS, I can, like, it stays on my account and my account moves over.
Yeah.
To this new console.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That would be awesome, because then I wouldn't have to, like, rebuy some old games like Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, that'd be annoying.
And the best, like, if it is a touchscreen, then you can port DS games over.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see.
Yeah. Okay. So, guys, what do you think? Actually, comment below. Let's make a discussion, because I'm really interested in what you guys think. There was that square button again. I wonder what the heck that square button is.
It's the power button. There's a square button on the console right there.
That's a TV.
That says TV?
It's a TV, so you can see the little stand there.
Okay, so maybe...
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with that, but it does something anyway.
Well,
but,
I guess it can't be the power button, because it needs to turn.
Yeah, guys, let us know what you think. Is this going to be a successful console? I mean, it's way too early. It's way too early to tell, but the concept of it looks pretty good. And so I'm really interested. I really think that the make or break,
you gotta start
even if it's
up. I gotta start saving up.
What, for your
for this?
Yeah, even if it is a good console, but to get people to come back, they need a good lineup. I think that is the most important thing. Like, obviously the console is really important, but after that console is made and it's really good, say the console's 10 out of 10, it still won't do well if it doesn't have a good lineup. I think. At least I think.
Agreed.
So
All right. That's a wrap.
that is a wrap, guys. You can go check it out on Nintendo's official YouTube channel, and I'm pretty sure anywhere else, IGN or whatever, GameSpot, they'll probably all be reporting on it, showing it, embedding it into their websites. So, yeah, comment below, subscribe if you haven't, if you like it, and
that guy looks like Leonardo.
I never said it. It's your best friend. Shoot. Oh well.
We were too excited.
Got too excited. Okay, see you guys later.